What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cab here, back with another skill test for you guys. Today, guys, we will be testing Super Black Kamehameha against Super Black Kamehameha Rose. Now, there's two reasons I decided to do this test. The first is because Bandai obviously did not come with the free update for us, guys. They did not release Divine Lasso, Super Black Kamehameha, the regular one, or a slide. They did not give us any of that this weekend. Like a lot of people thought we were going to be getting it this weekend, seeing how the TP Metal Shop opens during the weekends, not during the week. Now, there are also other ways they could give us these moves, like expert missions, basically how we had the Broly and Janemba expert mission. We could have like a Goku Black expert mission along with a Zamasu one coming, maybe, and that's how we're going to get these moves, and they could release that at any time. But if these moves are going to be released through the TP Metal Shop, we won't be able to access them till next week, which really sucks, to be honest, Bandai. I don't know why you didn't come out with it this weekend. But that is the first reason I'm going to test these moves. The second reason that really makes these moves testable against each other is the simple fact that Goku Black, Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black, and Goku Black Regular have the exact same Ki Blast stat. As you see, their Ki Blast super stat is literally the exact same. It does not move on that hexagon when you go between these two characters. That is the only stat that is exactly the same between these two characters, and it was a little surprising when I looked at it. Like, I didn't know that these stats were the same, but then I decided to take a look because I knew that regular Goku Black, the only stat that he really had OP was his Ki Blast super. That was the only stat that was really strong on him. So obviously these two have the same Ki Blast super strength, making these two moves testable against each other. So now let's get into the skill test between Super Black Kamehameha and Super Black Kamehameha Rose. Alright guys, I know this is a little bit different, but we're going to do it the exact same way as always. First, test out for damage, test out for speed. I'll do all the little editing in between to make it look like it's just back to back to back. But obviously I'm going to be switching back and forth between these two characters through the skill test. And again, I know it's a little bit different. We have never done a skill test with actual cast characters. This is the first one ever. Usually it's my CAC. But now let's see what Super Black Kamehameha, the regular version, does damage-wise. And we get a grand total of 7,833 damage. Now I have to switch to the Super Saiyan Rose version of Goku Black. Alright guys, now we're back with Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black, and we're going to test out the Super Black Kamehameha Rose. Now remember, one difference between these moves, one major difference, is that Super Black Kamehameha Rose takes 5 bars of ki, while Super Black Kamehameha only takes 3 bars of ki. Now let's see what kind of damage we get from the Rose Kamehameha. And we get 7,621, which proves what a lot of people, just like myself, were thinking, which was the fact that Super Black Kamehameha, the regular version, is actually stronger than Super Black Kamehameha Rose. That makes absolutely no sense. I don't know why Bandai did that. Like, really? Come on now. It's called Super Black Kamehameha, and then Super Black Kamehameha Rose. Like, that's just an enhanced version of the move. How can it be weaker in any way? Like, that really doesn't make sense. But now let's talk about speed, guys. And honestly, this is another area where Super Black Kamehameha Rose loses again, because look how long that punch is when he goes to launch the move. That punch is a lot slower than the regular version of Super Black Kamehameha, as I'm about to display in a second. But let's just see it one more time just to show you guys how slow that punch really is. And guys, I'm telling you, it's so delayed that you can't even use it mid-combo like you could with the regular Super Black Kamehameha. But now let's switch back to regular Goku Black to show off the speed of that version of the Black Kamehameha. Alright guys, now check this out. See how much faster this move is. Do you see that? Do you see how instant that punch is as opposed to the Rose Kamehameha? With the Rose Kamehameha, you literally, like, he rears back like he's about to knock the shit out of you, thinking, you know, you're about to do massive damage or something, and it actually does less damage. Like, it's crazy. This move, Super Black Kamehameha regular version, is superior to Super Black Kamehameha Rose in every single aspect, every single way, shape, or form. Super Black Kamehameha is better than Super Black Kamehameha Rose. And on top of that, Super Black Kamehameha Rose takes 5 bars of ki, while Super Black Kamehameha only takes 3 bars. So I do believe that in the near future, Super Black Kamehameha Rose will be getting a buff to it, because it just doesn't make any sense that the move is weaker than the regular version of it. Like, that's like saying Goku's Super Saiyan Kamehameha is weaker than his regular Kamehameha. Like, it just makes no sense. So I think that move will be getting a buff in damage, just for the simple fact that its regular version does more damage than its superior version. Now let's talk about uses for these moves, guys. if you're going to be using Super Black Kamehameha, you can literally just go, you can use it mid-combo. And sometimes it will land, sometimes it won't. That's the only risk with mid-combo, is that sometimes your opponent will be able to get out of it. They'll be able to flip out, and sometimes they won't. That's the risk with using that move mid-combo. But now when you talk about a stamina break, of course this move is a great stamina break move, for the simple fact is that when you're using Goku Black, most of the time when you do stamina break your opponent, you have about 6 bars of ki, so you can use this move twice, and it is so quick that it makes it usable twice. Now watch this, just got to do a simple knockdown, then go straight into Super Black Kamehameha one time, and then do it again, just literally right afterwards. And this is with Goku right there, who has 6 bars of stamina, which recovers fairly quick. He has 6 bars, and I was able to launch 2 Super Black Kamehamehas in that time period, showing that how much quicker that move is compared to the Super Black Kamehameha Rose. And you couldn't even do that with the Super Black Kamehameha Rose for the simple fact that it takes 5 bars of ki, so the only way you could use it back to back in that manner is if you had literally 10 bars of ki, which takes 125 ki plus a QQ bang of +5 on your ki stat, just to be able to launch 2 of them in a row like you can with Super Black Kamehameha, the regular version, making this move again better than Super Black Kamehameha Rose. But now let's talk about the use for Super Black Kamehameha Rose, since it is a little bit different, and I will show off a little more gameplay with Super Saiyan Rose. So let me switch real quick. Alright, now with Super Black Kamehameha Rose, guys, this is a move you have to stamina break your opponent. You absolutely have to stamina break your opponent to use this move, for the simple fact that that punch is too slow to land off a regular attack. Like, you're not going to be able to use you're not going to be able to use this punch mid combo. It's just not the same as Super Black Kamehameha. It's just far too slow, as you guys see. Like, it is just far too slow. Your opponent will definitely get out of the way. They'll either block it, anything of that nature. They will be able to do it. They'll have all the time in the world. They'll be able to just backdash like that. They'll be able to put up a block, anything. They will be able to block that because it is extreme. Like, just check it out again one more time. Look at that. It's like he's rearing back to do some major damage, and then he really doesn't do as much damage as the regular version of the move, which really, again, just does not make sense, guys. So all in all, these skills, Super Black Kamehameha is clearly by far way better than Super Black Kamehameha Rose. It takes 3 bars of ki as opposed to 5. It does more damage, and it is the quicker move between the two, making it better in literally, like I said, every way possible. Super Black Kamehameha is better than Super Black Kamehameha Rose. So when we do get these moves, guys, be sure to use Super Black Kamehameha, the regular version. You do not want to use the Rose version because it is weaker, it is slower, and it's just really disappointing. On top of that, the fact that it's weaker and it's slower, and it's the improved version of a move. How does an improved and stronger version of a move get weaker and slower and all that? Like, it just really doesn't make any sense. So again, guys, Super Black Kamehameha is by far the better move. But all in all, hope you guys have enjoyed the skill test. I know a lot of people wanted to see this skill test, and I'm glad that Super Saiyan Rose Black Goku has the same exact ki blast stat as Goku Black. That makes it easy to do because I've never done a skill test without my CAC. I've always used my CAC for all skill tests. Now leave down below in the comments if you guys would like to see me test out Super Black Kamehameha Rose against Divine Lasso, since we haven't gotten Divine Lasso yet. Obviously, I would be able to do that with just Goku Black, just test them against each other, you know what I'm saying, just like I did with the Super Black Kamehameha Rose and regular Super Black Kamehameha. But again, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Hope you guys found it helpful. Till next time, guys, hope you guys have a good day as always. Peace, y'all.